Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Proverbs with Paul in the afternoon. And a sunny afternoon it has been. It has been a glorious day. Summer seems like it's arrived. Praise the Lord. Proverbs chapter 23 and verse 10. Do not move the ancient boundaries or go into the fields of the fatherless. Do not move the ancient boundaries. The ancient boundaries are where the lines were set up in order to be able to acknowledge whose land belongs to who. And Solomon says, don't move the ancient boundaries. They were set up for a reason. He says, don't go into the fields of the fatherless, meaning don't go in, press in where those who are unprotected can't protect themselves. Don't go into their field, meaning don't poke your nose into other people's business when your interests are not there. It's not your responsibility. You're not to go there because nothing of that is significant to you. But there are a lot of people who go through life poking their nose into other people's business, trespassing, being in a place where they shouldn't, interfering, if you like. Solomon says, don't be like those ones that do that, because God is not pleased with those kind of people. And the reason is because it starts to intrude upon other people's lives. And the idea of an intrusion is that we shouldn't belong in this place at this time. Why do people intrude in other people's lives? Often because their lives are so empty, they want to create a bit of drama, so they just do things that are busybody kind of experiences. Perhaps they're so dissatisfied with their lives that they just need to intrude on the lives of other people. Solomon says none of these things are helpful. What should we do then? Well, we go up to the boundary, but we don't go across the boundary. And the idea of boundaries in life are not unusual. There are boundaries all over the place. Keeping the law, the boundary line, is what's required of us as citizens. But God has set boundary lines. So what happens then when the law of the land's boundary lines conflict with the law boundary lines of God? Then we have a problem, because we are called to obey the law of God more than we're called to obey the law of the land. And so we've got this internal tension at work in us. And history is filled with people who pressed against the boundaries of the laws of the land, because the laws of the land, as they say, is an ass. We should not do it, but when it conflicts with the laws of God, then we need to make a stand and challenge the laws of the land, which isn't easy, because we need to do it respectfully, courteously, and in the proper way. And so God says to us, do not cross the boundaries. Do not enter the land of the fatherless. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow.